She abandoned me after my father's death, and now she's back out of interest. When I was 17, I lost my father suddenly to cardiac arrest. He was my guide, my unwavering support, and his passing shattered me. During the reading of his will, I learned that he had left everything to me, including our house. While I was still grappling with the pain, my mother reacted with anger upon finding out the property was now mine. My relationship with my mother had always been complicated. She never wanted to be a mother, and she made that clear from a young age. She blamed me for interrupting her career and for the complications during her pregnancy. Her behavior towards me was cold and distant, full of criticism. My father tried to make up for her lack of affection, but the atmosphere at home was tense and full of resentment. After the funeral, my mother accused me of being selfish and decided to abandon me, saying she was finally free of me. My paternal grandparents took me in and gave me the support I needed during those dark times. I promised myself that I would prove I could make it without her. Through hard work, I finished my studies and landed a job in IT that allows me to work and travel at the same time. For 5 years, I heard nothing from my mother. Suddenly, she started reaching out insistently, saying she wanted to reconnect and apologize for the past. Despite my doubts, I agreed to meet her to understand her true intentions. Over dinner, I discovered she was only reaching out to ensure she wouldn't be excluded from my maternal grandparents' inheritance. I recorded her confession and decided to show it to my grandparents. After hearing it, they chose to change their will, leaving me the share that would have gone to her. When she found out, she verbally attacked me, but this time I was ready. I made it clear that I wouldn't let her hurt me again, and that I was willing to expose her true motives if she continued harassing me. Not long after, I found out she had an accident during one of her luxury trips. A camel kicked her, causing severe injuries and leaving her with hefty medical bills, as she didn't have insurance. While I don't take joy in her misfortune, I feel it's a consequence of her actions. Now, I'm focused on my future and on the people who truly support me. I've learned that real worth lies in those who stand by your side without expecting anything in return. I leave the past behind and look ahead, building a life full of possibilities and free from the chains of resentment.